Everything you want is in the palm of your hand tonight. You need to start fast. You need to make a statement. We need to play our very best football game from the opening kickoff. You need to leave no doubt. You need to put the white helmet on them. Showtime! 1, 2, 3, showtime!
You should say a prayer, ain't nobody praying for you. Cause if I want it, then it's mine, that's what I'm saying to you. If it's playing hard, you better leave. You try and cross me, then you dead to me. Cause I'm in the business of making enemies. And there's a good chance that you may never leave. You feeling comfortable, you should never be. Cause I bring the pain if we should ever meet. Tonight, you should really find a lifeline. Outlaws come alive in the nighttime.
Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove.
Good evening and welcome. You're watching Around the Region on Warrior Television Network, WTVN. I'm your host, Griffin Harper, and we do have a lot of stuff for you tonight. Great game as well coming up later. Coach Adam Thomas and I will be up in Dahlonega calling the game for you. But big game as Lumpkin County Indians take on the White County Warriors in the 54th all-time meeting. More big games to come on this week around the region. We'll get to that later in picks with special guest Roland Stroberg. But for now, let's head over to Baylie Rae with On the Lookout.
Hey Warrior fans, I'm Baylie Rae Vandiver, back again with On the Lookout. Generational rivalries aren't something to take lightly, so with the chip on their shoulder and momentum on their side, the 4-3 White County Warriors aim their arrow at a much larger target, the undefeated Lumpkin County Indians. Last week, White County had a dominating outing on both sides of the ball. As per usual, the defense did their job, holding the Spartans to 57 passing yards total. Trip Nix and the Warrior offense came out strong with 435 yards total, and the Spartans got an even dose of both Ryan Fowler and Noah Lammers in the 309-yard rushing effort. Be on the lookout for freshman Gaines Clark, a threat on both sides of the ball, as well as Jason Ruiz and John Scott. Expect those two to be a big problem for Lumpkin quarterback Cal Faulkner. He made the jump from wide receiver to quarterback this offseason, so like Tripp, he's going to look for room to run. But beware of his arm, he's been slinging it all year long to targets like Luke Evans, Nolan Matthews, and Harper Davenport. The Warriors try to continue their winning ways tonight in Dahlonega as the white wall gives Lumpkin County Mason Sullins a hard time in the box. This has been Baylie Rae Vandiver with On the Lookout.
Thanks, Baylie Rae. That was this week's On the Lookout. Name, image, and likeness deals, or NIL deals, have been a big controversy in the sports world as of late. Here's Nealy Webster with more.
Just to recap, the GHSA passed two big legislations regarding private schools and NIL deals. Last week we talked about how private schools will have their own playoffs starting in 2024, but tonight let's elaborate on the latter. Name, image, and likeness deals, or NIL deals, have been a subject of major controversy in sports as of late. It started when the NCAA passed a rule allowing athletes of all sports and divisions to profit off of their image or name, like commercials or jerseys. But now the GHSA has made it legal for players to bank on opportunities like local radio or television commercials, jersey sales, and pay from nationwide broadcasts of the game. While as a smaller school, this shouldn't affect White County as much, keep an eye out for the bigger, nationally ranked schools like Beaufort, Mill Creek, and Carrollton County, as well as the schools looking to take the next step by taking advantage of this new rule like Gainesville and Valdosta. I'm Nealy Webster, and this is this week's Nugget of Knowledge.
Thank you, Nealy. That was this week's Nugget of Knowledge. We're going to go over now to Warrior Sit-Down.
I'll say corner. Coach Adams has really helped me this year being a corner. We do drills like sliding and covering hips to cover receivers. You got to be pretty athletic because you got to be able to explode and cover faster receivers. Gaines stepped up to the receiver position where Kason was at, and Braxton, Vondre, and Gaines have all stepped up to the corner position that he was at. And we just adjusted around it, and we just got to keep on moving forward as a team. Definitely Chick-fil-A.
Let's head over now to a fun video for you. We'll be right back after this.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Definitely Landon Bolgen.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Noah Williams.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Noel Lammers.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Me or Vondre?
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
I'd have to say Noel Lammers.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Vondre.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Cam Wilson.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Probably Noel Lammers.
Who on the team never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Cam Wilson.
Who never drops the ball? Wrong answers only.
Cam Wilson.
Welcome back. You're watching Around the Region on Warrior Television Network. I'm your host, Griffin Harper, joined by Mr. Roland Stroberg. Roland, how you doing today?
I'm well, Griffin. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, Let's get picks kicked off here. A lot of interesting games this week, a lot of high-stakes games this week. So what's our first game?
I believe you indicated to me we were going to be picking 3 games, and the first one, I guess, is Dawson County and Gilmer.
Right, that's a big game, right? So these teams are both vying for a playoff spot at this point in the season, going for 4th in the region. This is a big game. So me personally, I've got Dawson County. They're making the trip up to LJ. I think they will pull it out. Gilmer beat Pickens County last week, 35-24.
Well, I tend to agree with you. Gilmer County runs a triple option, and I love the triple option.
Oh, yeah.
It's a high school offense, according to the University of Georgia fans, and this is a high school game, is it not?
It is.
Yeah, but in any event, last year, Dawson County, I was checking the scores, and Dawson County beat Pickens County.
Right.
And, Gilmer County, pardon me. And I think that shows they can handle it, and so I'm going to take Dawson County and agree with you.
Well, I mean, Coach Thomas is always very complimentary of their coaches. They really do a great job over there in Dawsonville, and we had a tough time with them when we went over there. But Gilmer County, tough place to play. I think Dawson will get it done though. It'll be close, but I think they'll get it done.
I agree.
They had actually last week versus Wesleyan, they only lost by 1 point, 21-20.
I was very impressed with Wesleyan when I watched White County play Wesleyan.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Dawson County I think is a pretty good football team.
Second game we're picking this week, West Hall versus Pickens County. Oh, what you got in that one?
As I believe I mentioned to you off camera, this is the Rough Year Bowl.
Right.
Because they are having a rough year. And so somebody's got to win this game. And I was not unimpressed with West Hall when they played White County. The first part of that game, West Hall's got some people. They've got some good size. They've got some people. But they kind of faded at the end.
Right.
Pickens County handled them pretty good last year, and I'm going to take Pickens County.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we did see West Hall last week, and not really that first half, but the first quarter in general kind of reminded you of first half of White County versus Stephens County, where both teams played really well. It was a close game, but then as the game progressed, it got more and more separated. So I think West Hall's going to pull it out in this one. They really impressed me last week.
Well, I agree.
Final game we're picking this week, the game of the week in Dahlonega. White County will make the trip over to Lumpkin County in the 54th all-time meeting between the Lumpkin County Indians and the White County Warriors, as they mentioned on OTL. Cal Faulkner, Indian quarterback, 490 rushing yards. This really is going to be a dual threat matchup on both sides of the quarterback.
I have been talking to several people about who have seen, I have not seen Lumpkin County play, but I've been talking to several people who have. And they informed me that Lumpkin County is not only good, they are very good. And so you've got to be, yeah, they are undefeated, and they deserve to be. They've been whipping everybody pretty good. And so you got to, White County's going to have to go hard to stay in this one. But I've been watching White County all year through y'all's broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
And I have been impressed with White County. I think White County has a good attitude. I think they're well coached, and they have some talent. White County has some talented players. So picking this game is kind of tough, and you told me I needed to articulate why I was picking who I was picking. And besides the fact that you attend White County High School, right, I got to thinking that they're on the way up here about people over the years, guys over the years who I've known who are from White County. I've known them at the courthouse, and I've known them at the golf course. And to name a few names, Ken Nix, Charlie Brown, Garrison Baker, Mully and Jeff Ash, the Wilkins brothers out of Helen, Johnny Noglich, and last but not least, Bud Black. All these people I know, and you get to reflecting on this, they White County boys, and I got to thinking if the White County High School could figure out how to get a couple of those out of high school and on a path to be successful citizens as they ought to be able to figure out how to beat Lumpkin County. So I'm going to pick White County.
I would completely agree with you over there. I mean, Ryan Fowler, 183 yards on 19 carries last game against West Hall here at home.
He is a good ball player.
Really is.
Yeah.
They call him the Rhino Train for a reason. Just keeps on running.
I didn't know what they called him, but I know he's a good man to give the football to.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Trip Nix too. 12 for 18, 126 passing yards. Look for him to find guys like Gaines Clark, Cam Wilson this week.
He's good running it and throwing it.
He really is.
He's a talented young man.
Both quarterbacks are. This is going to be a great game. High stakes game, great game.
I intend to watch it.
Oh yeah. Thank you for watching Around the Region. I'm your host Griffin Harper. Appreciate Mr. Roland Stroberg coming up being our guest picker. Hopefully you go 3 for 3. But yeah, thank you also to Baylie Rae Vandiver on OTL and our Warrior Sit-Down guests. See you next time on Around the Region.
No bloopers.
We're having bloopers.
I go! And this part, okay. I'm just going to read the rest of this because I don't want to say it. As well as Jason Russ and John Scott. Expect can and keep your eyes peeled like a banana for junior quarterback Cal Faulkner. Can I wink? On the lookout. I'm calling her today.
Get ready. Get ready. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. Okay.
Do I look like a dragon?
James. Nealy. My bad. Just Ew. Name, image, and likeness deals, or NIL deals, have been a topic, profit off of their name or image, like something or jerseys.
Commercials.
Name, image, and likeness deals, or NIL. It's gonna be great.
Where are we going?
Hey, Nealy, can you...
Now, the GHSA has made it legal for players to bank off of opportunity like local radio. Oh my gosh. As a smaller school, this shouldn't affect legal for players to bank on this jersey sales or nationwide pay. Look out for bigger nationally ranked jersey sales and I am not defined by my failures.
Nationwide is on your side.
I hate this. Keep an eye out for bigger nationally. While as a smaller school, this shouldn't affect
County.
jersey sales and pay that. Ah! Oh my God! Baylie Rae, get the B off of me.
No more than your failures.
Colquitt, right? Buford, Mill Creek, Colquitt County. Buford, Mill Creek, Colquitt. Ugh! I'm so mad! Gainesville and Valdosta. Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! Yay!
It took 19 minutes.
Yes! Yay!
You gotta save the camera.
Oh, I mistimed that. I don't even know what I was going to say. Here we go. Lumpkin County Indians also will get the picks later, where we'll reveal that they're. You're good. Welcome back. You're watching Around the Oh wait, I'm saying welcome back. We've already introduced it. Thank you, Baylie Rae. Always good to see all that. Oh, dang it. Can we do that? Thanks, Baylie Rae. And best of luck to Jason and the guys as they travel to Dahlonega this Friday. Tonight. Thank you, WTVN's Latham Barbary. And why did I say it like that? Okay. Thanks, Latham, and best of luck. I'm your host, Griffin Harper.
I'm doing fine.